So, you're about to make the decision. Do we invest in a sales trainer? Do we get someone in to help our team sell better? If you get this wrong, you are going to waste a lot of time and money. If you get it right, though, it could be the best decision you've ever made. But the problem is, and let's be upfront about this, the problem is most sales trainers are losers. They suck. These are people that tend to have crawled their way up to middle management in sales. They're in their mid-40s. They're kind of bored with what they're doing. And I think, you know what, sod it. Why don't I go out, set up my own consultancy and sell in the way I've been selling for the last 40 years. Corporate, grey, boring, dismal, unoriginal. They'll be teaching your people tactics that are printed on clay tablets and mounted in Egypt, for goodness sake. It's old, it's dusty, yet it's comforting and comfortable, because the odds are you're probably similar to the sort of person you're hiring. So here are my 8 reasons on why not to hire a sales trainer. Number 1, they can't cold call. Do you know how many sales trainers can't actually cold call? And if they do, they're bloody awful. I mean, it is awful. Honestly, if you're ever going to hire a sales trainer, make them make a phone call in front of you. Honestly, if they can't make a call in front of you, if they can't demonstrate that they can make a cold call, don't get them in, because it means they haven't done it, they can't do it, or they won't do it. And most of the time, you're looking for someone to teach the people how to pick up the phone. Don't hire them if they can't make a call. Number 2, they give away their time for free. Think about it. Why on earth would you hire someone who has on their website, book your free consultation here? You're supposed to be hiring someone that can teach you to sell, and the very first thing they do is giving away their time? Do you realize that time is the only resource I can't make more of? I can make more money. I can make more children. I can have more wives. But the one thing I can't make more of is my time. The one commodity that anyone good at selling holds on to for dear life is their time. Yet these idiots are giving it away for free. That should make you run a mile. Number 3, they don't get paid up front. Now, you may like that because it's a prospect. What do you want? You always want to pay after you've had something delivered. Well, let me tell you something, folks. 99% of the things you purchase and consume in your life, you pay for up front. You get on a plane, you pay before you get on the flight. You go to the cinema, you pay before the movie. You go to McDonald's, you pay before you get served. It's only when we start selling sophisticated consultancy work that you can't get paid up front. Well, any sales trainer worth their weight in gold plants their feet and makes it clear you pay my fees on my terms. And that is it. Do you know how many sales trainers out there can't get paid? I know sales trainers who have delivered training and still not been paid. Do not trust a sales trainer that cannot get paid up front. Number 4, they'll actually be willing to negotiate their fee. Imagine saying, I want to work with you. My guys want to work with you. We're really very interested in getting you in. Unfortunately, we can't quite afford your fee. Is there any movement on this? And if they move, don't hire them. What on earth would you hire a sales trainer who moves on their fees to then come in and teach your people, don't move on your fees? Number 5, they'll do a proposal. Yeah, believe it or not, they will do a proposal for you. You'll meet with them, you'll have a conversation, you'll say, look, it's all very good. I wondered, though, if you could just maybe send us an overview of the course, an overview of the materials. Could you send this to us? And I guarantee they will do it. And if they do it, don't hire them. Why? Because are they now not acting and behaving exactly like your salespeople? The number 1 reason you're probably phoning them up is, other than prospecting, is, well, we get in front of a lot of people, we send out a lot of quotes, we send out a lot of proposals, but then nothing happens. Oh, by the way, you couldn't behave the same way as my salespeople, could you? Number 6, they'll answer all your questions in a sales meeting. You know, the number 1 reason why people fail at selling is they spend more time answering questions than asking questions. A good salesman, a good sales trainer, will challenge every question. He will make you think about your problem in a way that you've not thought about it before. He's going to make you realize, yes, you, Mr. CEO, who is watching this, that it's your fault that your salespeople suck. Because ultimately, who's responsible for hiring them? You. So what are you going to do to change? That's right. If you work with me, I'm going to challenge you, Mr. CEO, not pander to what you want to hear. Number 7, they'll chase you for a decision. This is an absolute gobsmacker of a reason not to hire a sales trainer. Let's say you've met a sales trainer. You decide that you don't actually want to use that sales trainer, but like all prospects, you don't communicate that to the prospect. You just hide from them and they chase. They send emails. They try phoning. They send WhatsApps. If you get a sales trainer chasing you for business, what does that tell you about them? They're broke. Don't hire them. Number 8, most are cheap. I had a sales trainer once contact me and he said to me, Benjamin, how is it that you keep filling such expensive sales training courses? And I responded to him, you've answered your own question. If you think £800 is a lot of money, you shouldn't be teaching people how to sell. Now, I'm not £800. That was a long time ago. I'm a lot more expensive. But most salespeople, if their fees are reasonable to you, why would you hire them? You need to have a slight pucker of your sphincter when they tell you their fees, because then you know they're worth their weight in gold. Because anyone worth their weight in gold is going to make you think, it's a lot of money. So, if you are currently talking to a sales trainer and you've experienced any of these 8 things, run. Run like you've never won before. And I'll tell you what, run to my website and book a consult call. And guess what? It ain't free. You are going to pay. And by the end of it, I'll tell you whether or not I think I can help you. Oh, by the way, every now and then I get the odd knob jockey contact me, and in their pathetic, whiny little voice, they've picked up on one thing that I've said about discounting, and they contact me and they say, but you said you shouldn't discount to win business, but I've been on your website and you're offering a discount for people to buy your boot camps. So why are you saying don't discount when you're discounting? There is a difference between sitting across from a decision maker who's about to decide to invest tens of thousands of pounds with you, but in order to win that business, you have to drop your price because the prospect won't pay you, and the difference between sending someone to a website to get 10% off an automated boot camp. They are fundamentally different. One, you're giving in to the prospect because you're a whim. The other, you're driving volume to make a lot of cash. If you can't spot the difference, you're an idiot.